as the party find the first time of respite in the last 24 hours, you return to the Silver Branch Grove, one part of this giant natural cave system with lush forestry inside. Okay, the bot's still good. You all enter, and you see Fram and the other Ashari students, as well as Adnus, your one of the coach drivers.
Oh my god, Adnus. Who doesn't go by any other name.
And so, as all of you...
Rest in peace, Hunter.
Are all of you still in your equipment, still kind of injured, or at least like recovering from your injuries?
Wait, hold on, let me put Lucy back in her armor.
What do you all do?
Gotcha.
Fram will look at that and go, Lucia! What is that?
Is there a place we could speak privately, Professor Fram?
But of course.
Right, and Lucy will turn around and
Zinc,
say to the...
we're going to have a private conversation. Not between ourselves, but between Miss Rain. He'll just nod, kind of tired.
Lucy will turn to the others and say, I'm gonna speak with Fram for a moment.
I'm going to speak to Lucy in private now. I do not want any of you to eavesdrop on this.
Alright.
Lucy looks very exhausted all of a sudden. And begins to slowly walk up.
Before you walk away, I'll just give you a thumbs up. Reassuring.
Lucy will turn to the others and say, I'm gonna speak with Fram for a moment.
I'm going to speak to Lucy in private now. I do not want any of you to eavesdrop on this.
Alright.
Lucy looks very exhausted all of a sudden. And begins to slowly walk up.
Before you walk away, I'll just give you a thumbs up. Reassuring.
The old Dale Cooper.
I'm gonna... okay. Alright.
Radford is eavesdropping.
Kill him.
Target.
Disintegration. How dare you ruin the sanctity of this private conversation? Divine smite!
Lucy was gonna put the mirror down. Just kind of go over to Radford. Just kind of nudge him away.
You roll him, he starts rolling down.
Artemis has a gawk?
What?
No, I just added
What?
that in there.
Okay, I get, well.
No, if the GM says so.
Oh, darn.
I guess there's no way of me controlling this.
I wonder if the German robot man
No, GM, don't make it canon that my character's a fat ass. No, no.
Scarlet is just the kangaroo, normally very aggressive with everyone else. He seems very docile and friendly towards Scarlet.
Actually, we have not got him paid yet. I'm broke as hell. Sorry, Othniel. I can only pay for this bath. Why is Radford in here? Stinky alright.
He just kind of followed. Oh my god, everyone is coming down here. Holy shit.
I've been inside the bunker.
No.
But they were deeper inside in this facility.
Dear God.
A facility that you used to work at, actually.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
Yes, we... Anyway, I'm just saying that just to put it out there, but and she's gonna kind of hold on to the mirror and say, this is the, we believe this to be the Bremen mirror.
He'll blink and he'll say, I see. You have quite the powerful artifact on you.
Yeah, the last created soldiers were looking to take it for themselves, I imagine, as well as we also fought off a few combat divers. But we weren't able to apprehend them. Yeah, the last created soldiers were looking to take it for themselves, I imagine, as well as we also fought off a few combat divers. But we weren't able to apprehend them.
Do you know who was... Okay, there's a lot of things going on in your report here. Let's break it down. We'll do a little jig. What it first happened.
Oh, he's asking me what had first happened?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was just like, let's see, let me read out loud.
Let me break it down to you.
Okay. Well, first things first, we infiltrated the bunker, and we found an elevator that led us deeper into this facility. I don't think we ever found out the name of the actual facility. It was just called Silverwall, or Silverwall facility, something like that. Lucia will lean in a bit and whisper, This is because he's. There was a whole bunch of stuff that we figured out as we continued investigating, but as it turns out, both me and Alexander were at that facility at some point in our lives, and the scientists there had used the Bremen mirror to create reflections of both me and him.
So you're telling me Alexander is your reflection?
No, it's.
My
No.
God, it's genius.
No, Professor. Alexander is the reflection of Alexander. And
Did he have an eye patch?
no, he had both eyes.
He must be your reflection.
Being said, his death
no.
is still partially everyone's responsibility.
No, I understand that, Professor Freeman. I apologize that things went the way they did. That being said, though, as far as us, I believe while they were fighting, I believe Artemis fell to militiamen from the Last Guard army. And there was one other rifleman that we were able to spare, but I didn't see him when the Tsar brought out Sir Georg.
I see. Well,
I already spoke with Artemis about the matter, though. And in the next encounter we did have with the combat dagger, she showed some restraint when it came to her lethality. I'm still a bit fraught right now. I'm sure I'll be able to give you a better and more detailed report once we get back to the capital. But
I would say, take your long-deserved rest. It's 1 a.m. after all. I suggest you relax. I will take care of the mirror for the time being. I will have Zinc and Ishmael keep guard over it. And then we will decide what needs to be done with it when we arrive at the capital. It's a good thing you took it away from the hands of, let us say, the natives of Silverwall.
Sorry, Fram's saying that. I was like, damn, Lucy's a colonist. She's taking from the natives.
He's a fucking colonizer.
A few of the knights. Because if the public knew at a wider range of the reflections, it could cause widespread panic and distrust. Not just with the authorities, but with each other. And there are many enemies within this land and out in the stars that would take advantage of that.
So, I guess even if, like, let's say I am a reflection.
Your reflection?
No, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. Let's say I am one.
Your reflection?
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying this is like a hypothetical, like a.
I see. It's truly ingrained in a way that it is difficult to quantify. My words enough are not able to convey the depth of which the skepticism arises, but needless to say, I think you should get some rest before we start pondering on multiple hypotheticals of you being a reflection and the consequences that could arise.
Yeah, you're right. I just had too long of a day. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Very well. And don't tell everyone else you are hypothetically a reflection. That would be very, very weird.
The only ones that know about what a reflection is are just me and the rest of the group.
Hypothetically, of course.
Well, at least everybody here on the at least everyone here in the tavern. Yeah, you were a wild man back in your heyday, Professor Fram.
Oh yeah, I was a bit of a monster on the dance floor. That's for sure.
I believe it. Well, I will. I think I'll go join the others in the bath now.
What if
Hmm?
the Silver Czar is my reflection? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, it could be.
What if it's your reflection?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. He had a gun. He had an anti-magic gun.
What if it was Princess Griselda's reflection?
That'd be really weird.
Was this a masculine figure?
He was pretty buff looking. He was wearing a.
Okay, then it couldn't have been a woman. No offense.
It was.
Professor Fram is sexist?
Nothing noteworthy to make of that description.
No, he spoke with a very serious tone. So
That being said,
can't really discern it.
there were many mech pilots that operated in Silverwall, which definitely added to further distrust between our population and theirs.
Yeah, I don't blame it. I don't blame him.
I only like my mechs in my cartoons.
You know what, Professor Fram, you're all right.
I am. I've had my series of psychiatric assessments. I feel pretty alright.
This is gonna pat him on the
Hypothetically,
shoulder.
how are you feeling?
Honestly, a bit lost right now. If I can be totally
Hypothetically
honest
or
with you.
realistically?
Oh, sorry, realistically.
The whore.
But you know,
For
I
someone
think
who
I get it.
prefers to stay at a distance, he seems to be very quick to try to cleanse himself of the ailments of the outside world. Despite you and the others having taken more of the damage.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know, he played his part. He probably strained his mind a lot today.
I hope he did.
I'm sure he did. And Lucius is now realizing Fran was just stalling her. I'll talk to you later, Professor Fran.
Please don't go to the bath. I'm very lonely. Talk to.
Please, we can talk about
I'm so
hypotheticals. Hypothetical. What if your ass was flat? No.
What if your reflection had big boobs but small dimples?
So you're
that might
short
be.
and heavy? What?
The baby.
What's the kangaroo doing here?
Lucius is gonna take the cucumber off of Alex.
grapple Ratford.
Oh,
No!
all right. They're gonna do battle.
They're gonna roll around and fight each other.
No,
Wait,
you didn't have enough time to
Jane-
put your clothes back on.
Ass up.
Off the Heiser goes, oh my god.
My God.
I will bring Radford back.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Clearly, the new recruits are mentally unwell.
Like this bitch was drinking like Lucia's blood, and she's more normal than both Jane and no. Well, no, it's kind of chill. But Jane, what the fuck?
Hey man, I gotta look out for my rat.
Soft.
Someone should probably take her to like a bed.
Yeah, this is no right place. And Arvis will get up, put clothes on, and then. Come on, Lucia. You can't relax in here.
It's so cozy. The water's so nice and hot.
Yes, but you will drown. And that is bad.
That's a fine death if it's cozy.
It'd be a really sad death.
Yeah,
It'd be
indeed.
kind of pathetic. And remember, you have a kid.
You have a what?
I have a kid now. That's right. I can't die just yet.
Excuse me?
I'll lean back in the bath and go, at least get that kid to like a university, and then you could drown yourself in a cozy bath later.
Does kindergarten work? And Lucy's like saying all this while she's like putting her clothes back
If
on.
anything.
Oh yeah, probably.
I hate it towards hot baths or something.
I'm still not. I'm still not quite there on the fact that you're a mother.
Oh, she's a mother. She has a husband, a wife.
I think I need to process this information, and I will get back to you at a later date.
Okay.
Come on now. I think she'll make it.
Go make sure she doesn't fall over.
Alright.
The whole time I stayed in the bath.
The commander.
The warlord.
Jen just kind of has her hand over her eyes and is kind of in a facepalm position.
I've seen too much shit to really judge that in particular.
I mean, like, I knew her when she was like, and I even smaller than this. Like, you know,
I mean, it's
she used to
not
be
like-
taller than me.
It's not like much changed. Really, I thought pregnancy might calm her down, but she fought a dragon with a baby in her belly, so
That seems terribly irresponsible.
it's child-lived.
Comes out draconic sorcerer. Wait.
She didn't fuck the dragon.
No. You don't have to be boinking dragons to become a draconic sorcerer.
Really?
It works that way for all the bloodlines.
Man, I don't know shit. I don't read that boring ass class. What is he feeling?
That's not exactly how it works, but I've known him long enough. He is angry and scared. I'm not sure exactly past that, but I don't think he came out of that very happy.
No, I don't imagine so. Alright, well, time to do my duty. Lucy's gonna get up. She's gonna go invade his personal space. There's like a little...
As you sleep, you just sit on top of his chest and he goes.
Lucius
Bro,
fat ass
with how fat Lucy's ass is, she kills him.
Ruptures his ribs.
Oh.
Like, we all... Like, most of us saw the new fucking Soul Piece. That just...
Like, so, you just feel...
Not subtly at all. Lucy's just gonna begin walking towards Noah, just kind of stepping over the books, and just gonna snap her fingers and say, "Noah, come on, snap out of it, buddy."
Like, you see him, like, in full, like, goblin position, like, sitting on the floor, back hunched at, like, a 90-degree angle. Like, he's full goblin mode. And he just, like, closes the book and turns around. And it's like, yes, yes.
Look, man, I've known you for like a day. What's going on with you? Everything all good?
Well,
Despite, what happened, like, as we were, during the escape of the facility. It was in the past, and the only thing and really the best thing you can do is to keep moving forward from it. Like, focus on bettering yourself for a better tomorrow. Some corny shit like that.
I'm trying. I need to be better. This can't happen again.
Yeah, and hey, I mean, despite everything, and while that was a really terrible thing that happened, if I'm being honest, throughout the entire little expedition we had in the facility, you performed exceptionally well. Despite the little hiccup at the end there. So, don't linger too much on the negatives or on the, on negatives or like downsides or anything like
Had
that. Had a whole bunch of people at Cloudspire I could lean back on, and he just kept assuring me that I wasn't alone. And I just keep thinking about that. And that's really, it might look like I'm sweeping Georg's death under the rug. Certainly not, but I'm focusing on what I can do to better myself as both a leader and, to avoid something like that happening again.
At this point, Noah finally, he was listening at this point, but he still was reading something, and he still he was listening to Lucy, but at the same time had a book open. He was writing a little last thing down in the book, and now he finally closes it. And as he turns, he just sighs one more time and then starts talking. I always thought it was going to be the physical issues that would stop me. I used to train every day just to be able to run a short distance. That little sprint at the elevator, that was took me 2 years to learn how to do that without a cane.
Yeah, I never got a chance to ask about it, but is that an actual condition you have?
Yeah. But you know the funny thing? Despite all of that, the only thing that actually failed me, was actually time, was my mind.
It was a moment of weakness for sure. I can't really deny. But you can take this as you let your emotions get the better of you. But now you know to be in more control of your emotions from now on. Stay down there.
Gonna climb back up and jump
No.
Noah again.
No, god damn it! Reactive grab! New reaction I just made up! And I'm just going to put it back at the bottom and say, one more time, and I'll do one more time, and we're gonna have an issue. This is going to turn around, wait to hear if the kangaroo moves, and then moves back to no. Once the kangaroo moves away, you motherfucker! I knew it. Lucy's gonna come over and extend a hand to pick Noah up from being trampled by the kangaroo.
He stays laid out on the floor.
Hmm. Well, you need to get your rest. You do need to get your rest, but don't forget what I said. We're all here for you. And I'm sure, I don't think I'll have an issue, but I'm sure all of us will get around just fine.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's a leader's responsibility to make sure all of our allies are in good shape, both physically and mentally. Which just means I'm going to be putting you on extensive physical training when we get back to Cloudspire. You look forward to that.
I don't think that works.
Ah, it's okay. It'll build up your endurance. All right, well, see you tomorrow morning. And Lucia will.
I've done it since I was 5.
It wouldn't have been all too fruitful to start any sort of conflict like that. It was in both of our interests.
Okay.
As she finishes combing her hair, the kangaroo attempts to grapple you, Lucia.
I will grapple it back.
It tries to kick you, but it kind of grazes your belly.
I will lightly bonk it on the nose.
It'll kind of rear its head back up. It'll leave.
It's just the cutest damn creature. All right, well, you rest up, Scarlet. We're gonna be leaving early tomorrow morning, I believe. I will grapple it back.
It tries to kick you, but it kind of grazes your belly.
I will lightly bonk it on the nose.
It'll kind of rear its head back up. It'll leave.
just like the cutest damn creature. All right, well, you rest up, Scarlet. We're gonna be leaving like early tomorrow morning, I believe.
She'll nod. She goes, "Yeah, I'm not quite built for the for these late hours."
Yeah, go get your beauty sleep.
Who sort of kind of shifted his priorities to become more of a political leader within the vampire underworld, but he still very much has that call to adventure, swashbuckling lifestyle. That being said, is he a good person or a bad person? It really depends. Anyone who automatically assumes all vampires are bad are not going to think of him highly. There's still a good chunk of people to still think he's a good person in spite of that.
But he is now a parasite by the nature of his being.
Yeah.
So
Can Devora roll a secret perception check? She's been suspicious of Artemis. She just wants to check her reaction to someone pulling out blood. The dwarf has been up close with Artemis in combat. She's
but to be fair, he's pulled out a vial of blood.
He was the one that pulled it out. If anything, Ishmael looks suspicious.
So
yes, but the dwarf doesn't know him.
Any vampire baddies around. Like bad guys, not like women.
How do you? Huh?
Because like if I was surrounded, I would just chuck the vial and they would just run at it. Like rabid dogs.
Yeah, but how would they know it's better than whatever is in your body?
I burn. It probably wouldn't be good.
You'd have to expose it all of that Aiden Hawkwood stuff.
Listen, I'm probably not the most appealing to vampires. Minjun there, look at his neck. That's pretty succulent.
Yeah, but look at the rest of his body. There's like no blood going anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty frail. It's pretty frail and pathetic. Minjun just goes, oh, okay.
Okay. So, a gift of blood for your brother.
Yeah, no, it's just like I said. He thinks he can use it as some sort of bargaining tool, some sort of. He gets uses out of all sorts of weird items, so I'm not gonna question it.
So you don't know whose blood it is?
No, not at all.
But it's Aiden Hawkwood.
It's attached to his house's troops, bore their insignia. So.
Well, certainly must be that good stuff for vampires then.
Probably high quality, if you can measure that sort of thing. I guess only vampires can really distinguish that. Lots of different stories with that.
Well,
of course, you could also be born a vampire, but he wasn't.
Huh. Indeed you can. Poor Spawn. That's not even a choice at that point.
No.
Well, I'll take a bit of a respite before helping you stand around the mirror.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. I'm probably just gonna do a few exercises before I start standing around doing nothing.
Yeah, and good luck on your raids, Minjun.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Looks genuinely happy.
Ishmael walks by him, smacks phone out of hand. Nerd!
What is this? Patch note 1 point. How do you even read this?
Why do you put down the phone and think of a dumbbell twink? She's gonna pull this out. She's gonna say, it seems some sort of...
white lethe. Quite a rare substance. You should give that to me right away. It's dangerous for you to be holding it onto your person.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Do it right now. Do not hesitate.
Okay.
Do not give me dry statements either. Just do it right now.
No, I'm
right now, Lucia.
You see me putting my hands in my back.
Right now.
Percy, I'm deleting from my inventory.
No, thank you.
That'll just drag him into his inventory.
Thank you. See, it wasn't that difficult, was it?
No. Also, there was a floor in the facility that we weren't able to explore properly, or explore all too much. There was a, I believe Zinc referred to it as floor FAA by giving the mirror back to them, but I don't think that's really a.
We should
for it.
never give the mirror to such bandits.
Right. Regardless, I just wanted to inform you of that too before I forgot it again when I went to sleep.
Well, I appreciate it, Lucia. You have shown yourself to be a very capable leader, and I respect the decisions that you have made to come down to this decision.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
You should be very proud of the leader that you are becoming.
Thank you. I'll be sure to. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Of course, rest easy, and just know that you have done very good today. You and your team.
Thank you, Professor. I'm gonna pet the weasel, and then turn around. I'm gonna.
+3.
So that's a 44.
So you get grabbed on both sides, Alexander. Still naked and wet and glistening.
I pick him up, and I heave him.
As you toss Alexander around, you feel a bump, and it goes, "Oh, come on, guys, be a little less rough in here."
What? The...
What?
Who is
Who the
that?
fuck are you?
As you see a
push
banana
back
man.
You're gonna grab Alexander, and then look at the banana man that just spoke and go like, "How long have you been in there?"
I've been chilling, straight vibing.
Man, and Lucy is now interested in this guy and gonna toss Alexander like right
You could
here.
at least toss me back into the water.
It's soft ground.
There's like a rock there.
No, Malik. Lucy just grabs onto the ankle, and you can feel her about to tug when she stops and she goes, "Just know I could have." and then she'll get out of the hot spring and clean herself up with her own prestidigitation and say, "All right, well, I'm sorry for disturbing you, Mr. Shield. You enjoy your the rest of your relaxation. Don't spend too much time in here now."
Oh yeah. Now make like a banana split, fellas.
Lucia,
That's just one fella.
Lucia shakes her head.
No,
and thinks to
fellas,
herself,
plural, gender neutral. That's right. I'm all encompassing in this bitch.
Lucia looks down and shakes her head and goes, "Guys, he's so cool."
Fortunately, yes.
We'll attempt to grapple
That
the
kangaroo
merchant.
will end up killing all of us.
The merchant's got like a little like toy boxing glove and just punches the kangaroo. Go back off. So as you all are approaching your rest, I'd like everyone to go ahead and make a long rest, and then Artemis, you're probably heading over. Do you have any conversations with Ishmael, or are you good?
Oh no, it's if anything, small conversations about whatever.
Gotcha.
Sakis.
He'll just update you.
So hypothetically, if I was a vampire, what
Would you hate me?
Hypothetically, if I was a vampire, would you give me this blood
Next
because
puppy
then I
eyes.
don't
Would
have to
you-
bite my own arm
Ishmael-
to drink blood? And you know,
Ishmael, would you hate me if I was a
bite
worm?
my own arm to drink blood? You know,
Helping out people who are getting lost. As it is one of the biggest cities in the world, it does have a large foreign population of people from the other planets. Name a lot from Terra, as people from Terra are obviously going to be very fascinated by a location in a world like this. And at this point, you all will eventually make your way, to Cloudspire Academy proper. You've all probably had some time to contemplate and reflect on the events that had happened at Silverwall, and now it is time to resume your classes once more, as fieldwork is done.
Oh no.
That's right. We'll make you do the rolls later. And so, upon returning, I'll go ahead and transition to that first. In terms of the architectural style, it very much kind of resembles this. It's very colorful. but it would have a lot more bushes, a lot more trees. The buildings would probably be incorporated with the trees as well, in harmony. And so as you all return to the campus, Osbert Fram will direct you to your dormitories for you to just rest up. That you don't have any classes for the rest of that week because you did your field expedition. You are exempt from attending classes, and so with the addition of 3 new party members, Takshan is no longer in that wing of the dormitory. So it is Alexander, Lucia, Artemis, Noah, and Jane who will be taking residence in the new dormitory for the accelerated packs of drinks. Then they'll say surprise with varying levels of enthusiasm. Brody with the greatest, and then Sarah with the least.
What the hell's all this for?
Samson goes, "Oh, I mean, it's for a welcome surprise for our returning guests of honor, and also the new guests."
Oh,
I'm just gonna have a thought in the back of my head going, oh, thank God, I thought it was for a birthday.
does the cake say anything?
Oh, the cake says, "Welcome back." Well, it was "Welcome back, students of Cloudspire," but it's like Cloudspire's like kind of like squished at the end.
I'm gonna, bro. That is the realest shit, Percy. I'm glad you understand my pain. Bitches be wanting me to write like, here's me like pick the tiniest cake in my bake and be like, "Can you write Happy Birthday Bartholomew on this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I guess."
Preference is not. I know Sarah doesn't like chocolate cake, so if you don't,
If I want a strawberry,
huh?
well, like, what if I want a strawberry cake?
Well, suck it up. You get this is all you're getting.
Some welcoming party.
Brody will put an arm around you and go, "Listen, Lucy. It's not about the choice of cakes. It's about the cake you're presented with, and the cake you're born with."
I didn't have a cake I was born with.
No, I was talking about your ass.
Yeah, Lucy's just gonna start laughing really hard. Oh man, Brody, I missed you. Noah, come on in. What are you standing in the doorway for? Come on.
Ishmael will take the cake and he'll set it. He'll set it on like on the table here. Yeah, that's right. Alexander, push her now.
What?
Wait, push? I pushed Alexander.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh.
Oh man.
For Jane.
What? Oh, I think that's.
Oh.
Damn it.
It hits Brody.
Oh.
Brody trips over. I just go, damn it. Brody, you're too big.
It's okay, Alexander. My own cake saved my fall.
Just gonna rest my head in my hand.
Oh man, I missed you guys.
How was Ishmael built?
He's built very athletically. He's built like an MMA fighter.
Ah, so this is cheat day, huh?
Yeah. Well, listen, I ate a lot of vegetarian food back at that grove. Give me a little leeway,
Is this cake not also vegetarian?
Don't think too much of it.
I think you're not thinking too much of it.
He'll come over and goes, "Lucy, you're sitting on my spot."
Oh, my bad. I forgot you were over here.
As he sits down, kind of waits for something to happen, looks over to his right, just almost waiting for Luff to come there, and she's never there.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Yeah, no, Lucy will bring Samson into this room.
As Ishmael looks a little sad as you leave.
Poor guy.
It was a weird thing as a kid, but like I guess I can understand where they're trying to come from, but
Okay. That
nothing bad happened though. I think we were treated really well. Like I do remember having a lot of junk food, like lots of like chips and whatnot.
Okay. that answers my question then. I want you to look at this, and Lucy's going to show him the one of the pictures that she had like she took a picture of it on the computer when they were looking through the picture, like the little photo album back in the facility. She's gonna show it to him and say, "It's a lot to explain, but we investigated a facility at Silverwall, and we had found these pictures here on a computer. But I don't really know if you can say that. You don't really.
It's okay.
Remember me.
We already have this trope. We have to tag along with it. It would have been a lot more romantic if Isaac was there, but
Did you do you know what they were trying to do with the mirrors?
no clue. I just assumed they were trying to do. I'm trying to remember. I just assumed that they were wanting to see if the mirrors would react to us in a weird way. Not sure in what way, but
Samson, I can trust you, right? Like,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly trust you?
of course I'm your brother-in-law.
Alright, good. I'm just making sure. Just because I...
Unless I'm
Figure
not.
this- What?
No, I'm just joking with you.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, haven't met...
Wait, was he a psychic?
No, he just had a, Percy, is it crafting to know what the exact gun was?
Yeah.
That Alec...
Isn't that a G11?
Yeah, you remember it being a G11.
Okay. No, the thing is, I don't know if Lucy would directly remember it. I remember it perfectly fine.
I'm sure Alexander would have offhandedly mentioned it as because he's a gun nut.
Oh, well, it's crazy. No, I don't believe he was a psychic, but he did have a G11 though. And
Whoa, that's pretty
come
cool.
on,
I don't know how
jumpy.
Alexander's gonna beat that.
I don't know. He's a psychic. He has magic. No, I just wanted to at least bring it to your attention because I mean, if my reflection was out there, I'd want to know about it. But I don't know.
Just know, it wouldn't really change my opinion about you as a person.
I don't think it should for anybody. I mean, I'm still me. My actions certainly speak louder than anything so far.
Plus, your Keyblade probably wouldn't have. Actually, no, I'm not gonna speak. I don't have a Keyblade. I'm not gonna pretend like I know this stuff, but I think I don't know. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Ignore what I said.
You're probably gonna say something corny like, "Oh, your Keyblade chose you, man."
I'm not Brody.
You guys kind of talk the same.
No, that's racist.
Is that? Is that
That's
racist?
brosist.
How do you know this? You could, I don't know, do some PI stuff and see if your reflections are out there.
I knew you were gonna get around to that. Okay. I see you.
No, this wasn't. It wasn't my direct.
Nah,
like,
I understand
reason.
your schemes. First trying to get me with the cake, and now this. No, I understand.
Samson, when have I ever lied to you?
I generally can't recall if you have lied to me, actually.
Exactly. I really just wanted to let you know, and well, I figured you were gonna do it anyway, but
Yeah, no, I'll get on
Anyway.
that.
if you see any, if you get any lead about
I'll let you know right away.
the other you and I guess the other me,
I'll let you know right away. Don't worry. He'll give you a hug.
I'll hug him back.
Anyway,
say.
that asshole should be coming around sometime soon. Any moment now.
I'm gonna hide and jump on him. Don't worry. Get any lead about
I'll let you know right away.
the other you and I guess the other me.
I'll let you know right away. Don't worry. He'll give you a hug.
I'll hug him back.
Anyway,
say.
that asshole should be coming around sometime soon. Any moment now.
I'm gonna hide and jump on him. Don't worry.
I know. I see Ratford as occupied.
Percy, I'm gonna make a stealth check.
Very well.
I'm gonna be in hiding.
God.
Radford realized that Ishmael was sad because He was awaiting a creature to show up, but no creature showed up. So he went over to comfort him.
So
I missed the
so-
fluffy cat. What is this sewer rat?
Yeah, instead of fluffy cloud cat thing, it's just a fucking fat rat.
Hey man, that fat
that again.
rat's pretty cute.
That fat rat.
I'm just reading. There's actually a large number of books available. As it appears that you don't know which Rain sibling is reading. It's certainly not Ishmael. After spending a few days of downtime and travel, certainly not this guy. But it's definitely some of the other siblings. It ranges from crime fiction to general biology texts, and then some to like theologian texts, especially that relating to your own vocation regarding divine magic as well. So if any of that sounds interesting, you can spend time.
No, he just takes out his own notebook and starts writing down how he's going to organize his own books in this library.
Oh, fair enough.
Uh,
And your
he's
guys'
just, like,
sleeping quarters are behind.
Mapping out the
here.
bookshelves.
Yeah. Very well.
To that point, I didn't even know he could cast magic, so I at the very least... am
Exactly. And you know
impressed.
what? I can also stabilize people. How about that? Maybe the next time you're like face down and you're calling out for someone to help, I'll be there. I'm just saying. You know.
But see, Noah over there
No,
can
finish
pretty
that.
much bring you back from being
Oh yeah,
at
but
death
can Noah
to full life.
produce a glass shield? That's what I thought.
Yeah, but he can summon wings.
Fucking Nephilim.
He goes over to the chair and he's like, fuck, I'm too big for the chair.
Fuck!
Breaks the chair.
No, it's his voice slightly deeper. Goes, whoa.
Oh my god, wait, yeah, his voice, yeah, dude, the fucking, he looked at Lucy like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
He's gonna be like a gremlin in the corner waiting for Isaac.
I'm waiting.
Ratford, where did you come from?
Noah just starts. He laughs, not like uproariously, but he's like covering his mouth with his like notebook.
Redford stays there.
No, Brody, go
Hello.
away, Brody, go away.
Lucy, what are you doing in the corner here?
I'm waiting for Isaac to show up, and when he gets here, I'm gonna jump on his back.
Whoa. Oh, you do that often, don't you? You're like a second backpack.
I do that. I can do that to a lot
It's
of.
very distracting because your like butt is very accentuated when you do it.
Yeah, I know.
You clever girl.
Game recognizes game.
Dude, there's currently a poll made by an anonymous student on Sherpa who has the fattest ass in Cloud Spire. It's between Lucia and Brody. right now it's 50-50 split down the middle.
Do some crazy spellcraft, right?
Oh, I try.
Okay. No, I respect it. Listen, I think there are different ways to showcase your strength. And even though I'm a bona fide druid now, I still got a long way to learn. And I've been told that, just showing off my glutes is not enough to show strength. So we can all learn from each other.
Your
But I
muscles
gotta
are
say,
pretty
Mr.
impressive.
Strider, your ass is very flat. You gotta work on that.
It doesn't exactly. You know what? Never mind.
It's okay. We'll get you some volume on those cheeks soon.
I do not believe that is physically possible, but I appreciate the effort.
Dude, don't worry, Brody. Lucy's already cooking up a gym plan for Noah.
I heard from Scarlet that you were part of the accelerated program before. Is this your second attempt?
From Scarlet. Yes, I trying my hardest. It's those pesky final exams, you know?
You're struggling with the academia portion. I understand.
Yes, well, I suppose I am embodying a stereotype of sorts. And she'll like flex her bicep. But I try to compensate.
That's okay.
Right now, and she'll close the book she's reading. It's on I'd imagine it's about mythical heroes. and she was on this chapter of Hawkwood.
From like the 1940s onwards, you know, some circus showmen decided to really put in the work into becoming vigilante proper. Those guys are pretty cool. They get to literally punch Nazis. I think that's pretty cool. Let me see what else. There's Leonidas Iron Skill. He's pretty cool. Trying to think.
Yes.
Honestly, you put me on the spot here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think.
That is alright. The Misrits? Indeed, I'm related to them. Not by
Whoa.
blood, but they took me in.
Oh, that's very cute. So where are you from originally?
I've just been a street urchin around Bree, and then they rescued me.
Gotcha. That's really sweet. That's pretty awesome.
I would say that there would be some pressure, but to be honest, I don't think my family is expecting anything of me at this point. So,
Well, like, how many siblings you got?
4, unless Father has been busy.
Whoa. I mean, on one hand, that sounds kind of sad. On the other hand, it does give you a lot of leeway to do your own thing.
What is it that you
I
want to,
suppose.
Noah? I don't think we formally discussed this.
I guess.
What is your goal here?
I guess. To try to live up to the family name. They don't expect much, but I have expectations of myself. You know that.
But do you?
What's the check for?
To aid the deception.
It even helps
brought
even
it
more.
down.
He's more convinced.
Well, actually, if we're going by aid rules, that fails technically.
No.
Not here, Brody's. He'll take anything.
He'll take anything. But he'll say, alright. No, but, I'll stop bothering you two. Enjoy the cake. And then, you know, hold on. Is that... He'll take a little bit of the chocolate.
Noah just stares for like 2 seconds while he walks away. Not for too long, but he stares for a sec.
Outspire truly has people of all walks of life around here, huh?
Yeah, seems like it.
Goodness.
It's a horribly photoshopped version
1
of
trillion
Tuck
years.
Sean with like a Chad face. You don't know who's responsible for this. Grabs orange juice. Coolness approves. Somewhere on planet Venus, he approves.
Slaving away.
Slave.
Don't worry, bro.
No. Guys,
That
it's
will
7 years after. If he's still a slave,
Surely.
Don't worry, bros. Coolness loving orange juice is gonna remain a constant. That has to be like the reoccurring character.
all the
feature.
multiverse variants of coolness, but they all love orange juice.
The orange juice.
Except for evil Quillness. He doesn't.
No. Even evil coolness loves orange juice. It has to be the one constant they all have.
It's just not his favorite. That's what makes him. Her hands are her hips. She goes, classic.
No, look over
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
She
Chloe.
she waves. Hello. I'm gonna grab some cake real quick.
If there's any left.
There's like one slice of like chocolate, and one slice of vanilla left. She goes, Artemis, that's your name, right?
Yes.
One or two?
Oh. One?
All right, vanilla it is. She'll kind of she'll grab a beverage, while waving hello to Jane.
Jane is irrationally scared of Zoe.
Dude, why?
Because Aiden, am terrified of that woman.
What's wrong with Zoe? Zoe's a good noodle. Great. I'm gonna have to plan a whole little mini vacation. Go back out there and say hi to everybody
Oh
again.
man, a whole vacation in a very
I
nice
know.
village that really loves you. I know the horrors.
It's gonna take so much time out of my day. I gotta go all the way
Oh my
there.
gosh.
I'm all the way back.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just mid-conversation, just a hand sneaking into the fridge and grabbing a drink.
Can I roll perception see if I can grab the drink out of the hand?
No, this would be thievery.
Do not do it.
Ooh.
What would that be against, actually?
What is your perception?
Against
Would
my
it be? Wait, hold on. There's a thievery. There's like a steal action. Hold on.
There is. Yeah. She crosses
Wait,
her
why-
arms.
Wait, why me? Alexander's the one that shook it.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
We got
What
this
did I
psychic
say?
connection. She understands.
she messages you. Don't worry, boo. I got you.
The telekinetic's still there. I will go for another.
Surely.
I mean, yeah, Lucy got reprimanded.
Just as you reprimanded Isaac, you get reprimanded by Zoe, and thus the cycle, the vicious cycle continues.
As the drink finally reaches me, I'd be like, "You understand me so well, Zoe."
See, that's when Alexander opens it, and it explodes on him because Lucia prepped all of the cans in the fridge.
No!
Your ass did not. Your ass was sitting here for 30 minutes. Don't lie like you actually did anything.
Rely on her friends. She's just like Artemis is in front of the TV like Denji. But I'll let your character decide whether or not that was deeply insightful or slop or mid.
All
Or
right,
it was
like
alright, I guess.
moments.
That being said, that is how we're gonna end out tonight's session.